Aloha, g'day, and how are you all doing in Australia, America, um, Mexico, Russia, wherever you are, all over the world, Hong Kong? We've got guests here from everywhere, and it is my very, very special honour to have Senior Vice Chair Marketing Director JC Flores from the Spartan team. And this is a guy that has just succeeded and really done some great things in longevity. I've had the pleasure to meet him a few times at convention, and both times it's just he's an inspiration. He's This is what longevity conventions are all about, because you meet guys like this that aren't in your team, and they're fun to be around. So what do we do in longevity? We love it's people that are doing things because that it's better than a day job, right? And we're helping people. So, JC, I want to say firstly, welcome and aloha to all the Australian and Hawaiian and American and all over the world international guests. It's a pleasure to have you on the call. And if you can hear me and see me, how are you?
I cannot see you, but I can hear you
Okay,
anyway.
I might have disappeared again, but okay. Well, I've got my camera on anyway. So what we're going to do is you can actually, if you're logged in online now, you can see I'm going to bring up some things during our conversation. So this is a recorded conversation. JC, why you're Senior Vice Chair Marketing Director. For me, it was really hard for me to get to SEMD. And then once we learnt that, it became a lot easier. Can you share a bit about your story, how you found out about longevity, the leadership like Luis Ariaza and yourself? So what is your story? How did you find out about longevity, and yeah, how did it all happen for you?
Okay, thank you. Now, first of all, I'm from Mexico. I'm JC. My actual name is Juan Carlos.
Yes.
Everyone calls me just JC. It's easier.
Yeah.
So I'm in Chihuahua, Mexico. Chihuahua, Mexico is around 3 hours from El Paso, from the border with Texas.
Yes.
I live here. I'm a rancher, actually. I deal with cattle.
Yep.
That's my principal business. But about 2.5 years ago, Lily, my wife, she had a problem of in her liver. She had cancer in the liver. So we started like looking for something to save her, because we have never believed in the medical system. So we started like looking for something else.
Yes.
Finally, we found longevity. We found it, and then she didn't believe at the beginning, but it was tough. It was difficult for her to understand that she could save her life with some product.
Yeah.
So finally, she agreed to start like taking the program. We started with the detox, the Mega Pack 1092. I
Yep.
remember. After that, she did the Mega Pack 1091, and then again 1092. So for 3 months, she was drinking everything,
Wow.
as much as possible. The free radicals, selenium, RTQ, and a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So finally, in her 4th month, she went to the doctor. She made some studies, and she was cancer-free.
Wow.
Thanks God. After that, we decided to change our lives and then start doing something else for the people, because here in Mexico, like in every other country in the world, there is a lot of need of hope. People need to have hope of something, about hope about health, hope about finance, hope, everything.
Yes.
So we started like working, doing this in a very professional way, but didn't know anything about network marketing. So we get very close to Dr. Ariasa, to Evelia Ariasa, and we start like forming the organization. Like everyone, we first start with a lot of sick people, so we could have more testimonies, because it was a new product here in Mexico.
Yeah.
Actually, we were the first people that we were introducing the product here in Mexico.
Wow.
We used to pay a guy
Yeah.
to cross it, and it was kind of tough, you know.
Yeah.
But the thing is that what we believe since the beginning in the system, we begin believing in Dr. Wallach, Dr. Ariasa, so we had a lot of support.
Yeah.
So no one could stop us. You know, we had a lot of problems, but you know, we had our vision was always clear, and it's still very clear. So nothing could stop us. Anything. We start like making radio for 1 year. We actually we signed up on May on 2014.
Wow.
In November 2014 we started like making radio. We did radio for 1 year. We were paying for the program,
Yes.
but after that we could get a lot of people from that type of communication, you know.
Yeah.
And then we rented an office, a central office here in Chihuahua,
Cool.
so we could make the meetings in the office, because you know it's very difficult to bring people and to show the program in a Starbucks or another place, you know. So we had to rent a place where they could feel comfortable.
Wow.
So that's the way we started like doing this thing, you know. After that, we started making meetings once a week. After that, twice a week, and finally, right now, for example, we have 3 meetings per week, and then we have 3 different training days per week. So we work 6 days per week. You're doing longevity.
You've got 3 meetings a week and 3 training days a week.
Right.
That is
Right.
sense. Wow, that is awesome. I mean,
Yes.
that is great. Well, thanks for sharing so much so far, because this is something that, I mean, I'm from Australia. So I was the first guy in Australia that I knew when I first started. And I didn't know what to do or how to start. So I got myself a whiteboard, and I booked a hall, and you know, I was trying to figure out everything to do. And it sounds you guys have been really successful, and there is a reason why you have been successful in the business, because you work hard, and you've worked very well. So it's also just share a bit about. Well, obviously, you're in the Spartan team. So give us a bit of a leadership knowledge from yourself on how your team grew so quickly. What do you think helped? How did you do it? And also, how has Dr. Lewis helped your team grow as well as a upline support and mentor?
Okay. You know, we use something called the Spartan system. That is a very simple system, you know, that it has to be with the invitation of the people to the meetings, and then the plan. You have to show them a plan
Mm-hmm.
so they can see the vision, because you know a lot of people just go and just say, hey, take the product. It's just use the great, use the best, you know, but they don't show them the business at the end, how to make money when you plan with them and tell the people that you're going to be helping them every single day. This new career, the people just get them a very good connection with you,
Mm.
because they believe in you. And when the people start believing in you, this gets very, very, very easy to do, because they can trust that you will be helping every single day, and they won't have any problem in the future, because they know you are going to be there, you know.
Yeah, well, I mean, just from meeting you at conventions, and it's one of those things, JC, when you feel like this guy's a cool guy I'd like to hang out with, I want to be around them, and it actually is a business too, and to hear that you guys work very hard and you're very positive people, and you've got the health message, and Dr. Lewis, who is inspired everyone, I think, everyone that's signed a distributorship and knows who he is, he's helped. Um, so, I mean, that is a formula for success that I think would work in any territory, including Mexico and the US and Australia and, you know, Hong Kong. You know, we've got a lot of things. So one of my aims for this call is to get people like yourself on, share a bit about your story, your background, how it's worked for you, and it actually is a fairly, wouldn't you think it's a fairly universal thing? If you do the right work and you do the things correctly, you're going to succeed. And you know, what can you share a bit about Longevity Mexico and the products, and what are your favorite products at the moment?
Actually, no. What we deal more with, here with people, what we get very good result is with the detox, the liver detox.
Yep.
We use it a lot. The C radical, the selenium, sweeties, glucogel, killer biotic, and we are using now something very good for cancer called Beta 500.
Yep.
I don't know if you Beta 500, and we use it a lot. Pollen burst is just the key we use to open a lot of doors, because pollen burst is just a great invention. Gives you a lot of energy. It's just great, pollen burst, and then we work a lot with pollen burst too.
Yep.
And the 90 essential nutrients, is the platform. We never quit them, but most of what we use is that, the detox, the liver detox. That's why we'll have very good results, because if people wants to lose weight, we use that one. If people has a very bad condition, we use that one, because it's like when you press reset in your body, and your body start working the way it has to do.
Yes, yes. It sounds so simple, but what you've shared today, it's been really helpful, because knowing that you're doing three meetings, three trainings.
No, something's happening with the recording.
Yes, something's wrong with that.
Oh, my audio. Okay, so my audio might work now. Let me.
There we go.
Oh,
okay,
that's better.
Okay,
yes,
so
that's better.
My headset that wasn't working. So what I'm going to do, guys, I can see we've got a few people on the call. Why don't you introduce yourself, and if you've got a question for JC, just let us know who you are and what you'd like to know.
I have a question, JC. Thank you so much for sharing. And I tell people I built my business with pollen burst in the beginning. I was just giving out pollen burst samples like crazy, because it has such a great immediate effect. And somebody just raised this to me the other day, and I'm sure you've heard this, but it doesn't seem to affect you at all. So when people say, I love that you talk about hope, because I think that's a huge part of this, is how you focus on hope with health and with changing their somebody's financial situation. But when somebody says, oh, people are so broke in my area, and I think about the success that you're having in Mexico, how do you overcome an objection like that when people say, oh, nobody has money where I live?
The thing that when you give the vision to the people of money, for example, you said a mega pack here in Mexico, the cost is $540, $540. And then you say, if you bring me 4 sick people that are needing the product, you get it for free. So when you show them how to do it, it gets easy, because we have a lot of people that have come here with not even 1 penny, because here in Mexico we use pesos, and then now the dollar is very expensive. So you say, we used to tell them, you're going to spend dollars, but you're going to make dollars. And then you just tell them that the way they can get the product for free. And then we say, 4 people, and the product is free for you. So we make like kind of a strategy for them, so they can see it, more easy. A lot of people is the same question, that they don't believe that in Mexico a lot of people can buy it because it's too expensive. But sometimes we say, okay, how much is the cost of your liver, or how much is the cost of your heart, or how much is the cost of your knee, or wherever they have the problem in. So when you have the ability to show them, to tell them, to explain them that every single part of our body costs more than $500, that's when people react and they take action about what they have to do. And even if you tell them that the product can become free if they start working, So that makes it easy for them to start like in this movement.
Well, that's a great point, isn't it? Your knee's worth more than $500.
I love that.
I've never thought of it that
I love
way.
that.
Guys, if you want to ask a question, jump in and introduce yourself, and you can ask JC a question now.
Hi, JC. This is Isabel from Australia.
How are you?
Blessings. Good. How are you? Blessings.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah. I just want to ask you, I heard a story that you had someone in your downline that had 42 CEO packs in one day. How was that done?
Can you repeat the question, please? Someone from my downline with that what?
Isabel asked in one day we saw a whole lot of, how do you sign up a whole lot of CEOs in one day? Was it, I know that you've got a lot of events, so is it something that the whole team, gets together and
Okay, yeah, I got it. Okay, yeah. Actually, yeah. For example, we have on Monday we have leadership. If I'm not here in Chihuahua in my area, there is some more people that can give the leadership. Actually, Dr. Arriaza, some Mondays he make us a Skype video call. So he talked to us for 45 minutes about leadership. When he finished, we continue with the issue he picked, and we develop that issue. That's on Monday. For example, Tuesday we have presentation, the meeting when we bring new people to sign up. We have a presentation with the whole system. We talk about the product. We talk about the liver details. We talk about the compensation plan. We have testimonies. Actually, what we more use here in Chihuahua are testimonies. We never make a meeting without testimonies.
Right.
So we have on Tuesday. On Wednesday, we used to talk about money, about the compensation plan. Money. On Wednesday. For example, today is Money Day. Tomorrow, we have presentation, not in these areas, but we have to go outside. Some cities close to this area, 2 or 3 hours driving, to make meetings over there. On Friday, we have training about how you can start like connecting with people, training about how to bring them to the meeting, training about how to start making your own presentations, training about how to get energy when you are talking to people,
Yeah.
All that stuff we did with them on Friday. On Saturday, it gets very interesting because on Saturday we have a business presentation. We don't talk about product. We talk about money. We talk about the vision. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Yeah, it just dropped out.
Yeah. So something happened to my phone. Yeah. We talk about the money, and also on Saturday we used to have testimonies, but we don't talk about the products. And we really been doing that for one and a half months, and we have a lot of people to sign up when we talk about the business, even more than when we talk about product.
Wow.
So that's when we started doing that very long time ago, very short time ago, but we are having a lot of success talking about money.
Yeah.
And we don't talk just about real money. We talk about a story of every people that gets there, a success story, and people get connected with those people, and it's easy for us to sign up.
Yeah. Wow.
Right.
Great. Thanks for that question, Isabel.
That's excellent, JC.
About rockstar SVCMDs there on the mid-north coast of Australia. Linda, if you're there, Mike, if you want to ask a question for JC, just jump in right now. You just need to unmute yourself too, because you might be muted at the moment.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. Since nobody's jumping in, this is Melina. I have a follow-up question. That was a great question, Isabel. So on the different presentations, so some presentations you're saying you focus more on product and product testimonies, and then Saturday's presentation, opportunity presentation, is only money and only financial testimonies?
Right, right. Only financial testimonies, but in the testimonies, some people goes, for example, I used to have diabetes. I knew about this because I had diabetes. When I quit my diabetes, I started doing the business because of my testimony. And then they just start talking about how much money they have done or how much money they could make the first month. And that's the way we do it. But on Saturday, we don't talk about the 90 essential nutrients. We talk about how important is the nutrition for you, but we talk about more than that. The real problem of the people that get sick is because they have a financial problem.
Right.
When they have stress because they don't have money, they start getting conditions or developing conditions because they don't have money to do what they have to do. Yeah. So that's what the focus we use on Saturdays.
Wow.
That's awesome. So it sounds like you put a lot of emphasis on testimonies, people learning their testimonies, and do you make a time limit for testimonies? Is it like 5 minutes a person, 2 minutes a person?
At the most 5 minutes. At most 5 minutes. You know, we use 3 or 4 testimonies of 3 to 5 minutes. There is some people that just go to the grain. It's just fast. They just go. They just stand up. They talk for 1.5 minutes and they finish. You know, but there is some more people that gets more time. But for example, we spend like 15 minutes in testimonies. And the good thing about that is that people likes to hear the story, you know, the story of the people, what they done, how they doing, today, and then that's what for me, from my point of view, that was what connects more with the people, the story.
Wow.
I agree.
All right, JC.
Yeah, hi, Julie.
Yeah, go.
Linda here from Australia as well. I just wanted to find out what would be your 3 top points. I'm fairly new in longevity as far as the business side. So what would be your 3 top points of, helping someone that's just new in the business, to get out there and get people in their group?
Okay. First, when I meet some people, first of all, I get information to see what they want, because remember that everyone needs time, needs money, or needs health. So when I connect with them, I really understand what they are looking for. If they are looking for health, I show them my card of health. I show them what the product does. I show them testimonies. I show them a way they can recover their health. If the people said that they have a job where they work 8 or 10 hours per day, then they don't have free time with their families, that they are tired, I show them the way that they can start doing this. I tell them, for example, okay, you don't have to do this or to quit doing what you are doing right now, but please just give me 3 hours per day so I can start showing you how to make money. The day you start doing more money in longevity, that day you can quit what you are doing. And if the people said since the beginning that they need money, I just ask them, how much money do you need? If some people probably needs $500 per month, but some people probably needs $5,000 per month. And I use that information to make the strategy to tell them the way they have to do to make that money. And I take the pencil, I take the blackboard, and I start writing and showing them, the way they are going to recover their money and the way they are going to be coding with the money and making money, right? In that way, doing this. That's I don't show what I have. I just show what they need.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks. That's great. Thank you.
Thanks, Linda. Anybody else there that would like to ask JC a question? And remember, you do have to unmic your microphone. I know I've been using this app for a while and I forget to do it as well when I'm on the call. Go ahead. Okay. Well, guys, JC, thank you so much for sharing with us. It really, really helps our group. And just what you've shared with us today is going to go a long way in our team. And Dr. Lewis and the whole Spartan team are a group that we look up to. Every convention is always a lot of fun. Can't think of how much it'd be missing something if the Spartan team wasn't there. So, JC, just leaving now. Thanks for your time. Thank you so much for joining us at teamg'day.com for your testimony and sharing some information and leadership. Just before you go, could you just let us know what has been the best part for you in longevity, and we all hope to see you at everybody at the convention. And the other thing is how you think attending conventions are important. And then I'll let you go because I know you've got a very busy schedule. So thank you very much. And what's the best thing about longevity for you? And why do you think conventions are important?
Okay, and the best thing for me about longevity is the culture, because we are developing a new system, a new way to feed the people, a new way a new lifestyle, because now, since I'm doing this, I don't eat what I don't have to eat. I supplement what I really need, and then I'm just always talking about this. So this is a new way to start like really helping the people of the future. Because if we continue doing what we are doing, we're going to finish in the direction where we are going. Yep. So we have to stop and then see what we are doing wrong, so we can have the tools to turn around and get another direction. And then about the conventions, I always said that we are like electricity generator. And for example, I'm a generator, and when we are in our group, the generator is bigger. So when we go to the convention, in that convention, there is a huge generator. So we have to go to connect to that generator to get a lot of power, a lot of energy to come back to our places to start connecting more people, some new people, to that same energy,
Absolutely. Well, I'd like to call you, in Australia we call friends mates, so I'd like to call you my mate. Thanks for coming on and sharing. We really appreciate it, and I'll see you at the next convention. And JC, thank you so much. This is going to be recorded, so I'll send a link out to you when it's up. And thank you, sir. Thank you so much, mate. Aloha and g'day.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Australia. Thank you, Hawaii. Thank you, US. Mexico wants this to know in every part of the world. So in the way we can put our seed in some people we don't know, that means what we are doing, what is correct. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay, I'll let you go.
Thank you, JC.
Thank you, JC.
Thank you, JC.
Okay, have a good afternoon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Aloha.
Well, guys.
Bye.
Well, there we
Aloha.
go. There is JC Flores. Now, he's like, I just saw him at the last convention. If you're looking at the computer screen now, this is us after I got my recognition jacket, which Melina will tell you I didn't take off for about 4 weeks after I put it on. But just a guy that you want to hang out with. And when you go to the conventions, you meet all the people from different lines and different groups. And we've all got that common thing. We want to get people better. We want to get people healthy. And we can help ourselves financially and our friends and family and people we don't even know yet. So what a story and what a guy, That's awesome. So, guys, that I'm very happy to have JC on the Team G'day show. Let's call it a show. What I've started to do, if you're looking at the screen, I've just started to put up a bit of a schedule. that lets you know what we're doing running for time. So you can actually bring people to this meet, like call it a virtual presentation, because I know a lot of people are time poor and they're like, how long does it go for? You can actually see exactly how long it goes for. This is going to be coming out like a virtual invite too. So you'll be able to see what we're doing, what time, and there's a time frame. So I wrap things up in like 40, 45 minutes, and then we can, I stop the recording button and we can do some training. But guys, quickly, I'm just going to go through some new things. Firstly, I have updated the teamg'day.com site. Now, this is a resource. Bookmark it on your phone and bookmark it on your computer, because it's something that I actually use all the time. We're on the home page now. The resource page has the top half. I've made it our naturopathic doctors we work with, and these are all our naturopathic doctors and physicians' official websites. So people actually can call into the Dr. Wallach show, buy the books and tapes. Doc makes his living from tapes and CDs. So when you buy from the official sites of these guys, it's helping them. So remember, these guys are the naturopathic professionals and we're the distributors. And I've actually made a 1-minute video on who we are up the top with Dr. Glidden. And it's really just explaining, like, we refer the information to the professionals. As my upline taught me once, Sandy Ellsberg, she said, remember, Jamel, you're not a doctor. And that's correct. And that makes our job a lot easier, because we're not trying to be someone we're not. So we're referring to the professionals. Their official websites are listed near their photos. And it's like somebody might resonate with Joanne Conaway. Don't forget, Joanne Conaway has been a nurse for 20 years, so she's got that background as well. And we've got all their official sites, plus their latest videos that I took up here. So that is all linked to their official sites, and we're the distributors. So we say, see what these guys have to say. If you like what they say, come back, and we can go from there, and we can help you out. If you don't know how exactly to process an order, and you're new to Team G'day, give me a phone call, and I can either do it or walk you through with it, or we can do a 3-way call or a webinar like this where we get all the parties on and everybody learns how to do it. And then we've got our our other distributors. Melina's got all her official sites here, so you don't need to remember a whole lot of different websites. All you need to remember is teamg'day.com, which is also the same as wallachhawaii.com as well. So remember, we're all part of Team Aloha as well, because Melina is our upline. So we have access to all the training that Melina has too. We can get on all her team calls. Her official YouTube channels have training videos. So people that have just come in, you can flick them on how to log into their back office and all sorts of things there. You can see Linda here. She was on the call, SEMD. Linda and Grant came to see Dr. Wallach, flew all the way from Australia to Hawaii. And Linda's official site is here, livewell94life.com. And Linda's got one of these too. And also we've got the health protocols that Marvin Ropp goes 20 years back with Dr. Wallach, and he's an ex-Navy SEAL. And he set up a health protocol, which is like a virtual Dr. Wallach. They just tick a disclaimer and they enter their information and on their doctor's body height, whatever conditions they have. It goes to a virtual Dr. Wallach and comes back with what to take and how to take it in videos. That is cool. And once again, it's awesome. We're not playing the doctor. So Melina's done 2 webinars here. Then under this, we've got Dr. Glidden about the bad foods. And remember, when I sign someone up, I always tell them about the bad foods, because it's just as important. When Dr. Wallach was staying with us, everyone that he talked to, he said everybody needs the 90 nutrients per body weight, and to cut out the bad foods and make sure you're absorbing correctly. So he said that to everyone when he was giving a health protocol when I was listening. Then we got the sports drink rebound, and guys, we can get the rebound in Australia. Linda has done a sensational job, and I'm going to upload that here, Linda, too, if you can hear me. Send me your latest rebound comparison chart for Australia, because she's actually put the Australian products here too. And this is something you can use as a business tool. I've heard Dr. Glidden say you can make a business just from the rebound. I mean, the sports drinks on the market compared to what we have, like there's nothing out there. So, and then the bottom half of the page is the training. So we got training, Melina's basic training videos. We've got the compensation plan, which Melina's got a video on that. So don't worry if you don't know everything. And one of the downline said to me the other day, I don't know all this. Well, don't worry, you're not supposed to know all this when you first come in. So that's where Melina and your upline and myself come in, because we're here to help you through that with your new prospects and people that are just starting up. So we've got training videos at the bottom. This is a presentation by Tom Chenault in Sydney that I filmed, and you can see how duplicatable it is. Tom's a genius in the way that he's like an ambassador and one of the top earners in network marketing, and he can make a presentation where anyone can look at it and go, yeah, I could do that. And then we've got, David Rutz explaining the coding, and the coding is like another compensation plan on top of the uni level. It's crazy. So I had to watch all these a few times. So guys, this is a resource we can use, and I'm quickly going to go over this. Cart Ripple. In America, the US, I'm not sure if it's in Australia yet, but Cart Ripple is like, you click on this and you share the app, use your ID number. So if you're a longevity distributor, your cartripple.com/your ID number, share it, and if people download the app on their Apple or Android, that's Cart Ripple by Longevity, and put your ID number in, they can get cash back and save money on all these stores. If you're listening on your phone, it's in America. Here it's got Macy's, Walmart, Target, JC Penney, hotels, Petco, Office Depot. We hired a car that we drove around Dr. Wallach, and we saved money on Cart Ripple. So this is an app that people can share. They won't even know anything about longevity. So we are a health and wellness company, and also it empowers the individual. So, if we can help people leave their 9-to-5 job and do longevity, this is something that it sort of is direct selling as well. So this is a really exciting thing that's just sort of popped up. And don't forget, guys, in Australia, we do have our official, there's the events, there's my events page, the convention in the Gold Coast. So this is going to be massive in November. Fingers crossed, outside chance, Melina and myself might be able to go, but we've just got to wait and see. As we're just married, we've got to wait and see what happens there with the paperwork. So, guys, that's going to be massive. This team call, I want to get your feedback too. I'm just about to open the lines up and stop the recording. What you think about this call time as well. So if you are watching this on YouTube, you have just seen the Senior Vice Chair Marketing Director guest on Team G'day, JC Flores. And if you want to contact me, you can call me on 808-436-5025. In Australia, you can go to call 0414-286-358. Go to wallachhawaii.com or teamg'day.com. And if you are in the team, in Team G'day, and somebody does come to the site and wants to sign up, don't worry, they will be enrolled under you. And I always make sure the contact goes to the referrer and you get that. So don't worry. So this is for everybody in Team G'day to use this website as a resource. So right now I am going to stop the recording, and we will, anybody that wants to ask questions can. So g'day, aloha, adios, and see you on teamg'day.com.